All right, but that's a perfect segue though, because we got to talk about Intel.
Yes.
We got to talk about Intel because Intel, Intel put out an advertisement. It's on their YouTube channel. Have you ever seen those like social experiment videos? Like you've seen the Febreze commercials where they'll be like, they'll blindfold somebody and bring them in a room and be like, "Where do you think you are right now?" And they'll be like, I'm in a clean room. And then they take the blindfold off and they're in a dumpster. It's like, that's what Intel tried. They just keep doing this. And they've had a long history of really cringy, insecure ads.
Yeah.
Especially targeting Apple with, I mean, they're getting attacked from every direction, but for some reason they just keep going at Apple.
Yeah.
And they put out their latest one this week. I feel like we'll just cut to maybe a brief audio clip of it so you can get a sense of the cringe. It's pretty bad.
The music starting off is already just corporate cringy.
You know it's coming. You know it's
corporate cringy.
So they're setting the scene going right for Apple.
Yeah.
Right for Apple.
Right for Apple. Oh gosh. Who just sits like that in a room just being like,
I don't know.
Hi there. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm Kevin. I'm gonna be your
So
moderator
wait, okay,
today.
pause. So they're setting the scene already with like, this cannot go well from here on out. They're setting the stage with, we're gonna tell these people about products that are presumably Apple products.
yeah.
But they're gonna be surprised when we tell them they're not Apple products. This cannot go well. This cannot be enjoyable for anyone to watch.
Yeah.
This cannot be a good commercial. You've already lost. But go ahead, Intel. Let's play it.
Are you a big Apple fan?
I am.
Yeah, all Apple.
Apple.
I'm an Apple girl in the Apple world.
I am 100% loyal to Apple.
This is all about getting your opinion.
Pause.
That didn't sound
Pause.
like manufactured whatsoever.
I love that they always have to say these aren't actors. I don't think I saw that in the fine print for this one, but who talks like that?
Yeah. I am 100% loyal to Apple.
Never heard anyone say that in real life. I'm sure someone would say it sarcastically.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, okay. Yeah, we can play it.
Let's go.
Ready to get started?
So I'd love to have the freedom to customize.
That'd be amazing if you could.
I hate that you can't add more RAM after you make the wrong decision and get the computer.
Once you're committed to that thing, there's no easy way in to change that out.
Well, I want to show you something regarding customization then.
Pause. This has come up before
Yep.
because they've done other ads against Apple in the past.
Yep.
But there's still several laptops powered by Intel that Apple makes
Oh yeah.
where you are locked into the amount of RAM you have. It's a perfectly legitimate complaint. Like, oh, you can't change your RAM after you buy
but
it.
also you can't change your RAM in every Windows laptop either.
This
Actually,
is
it's
also very
quite
true.
few that you can change your RAM in.
This is very
It
true.
is like a feature. Like
So the fact that they're so specifically calling out this really narrow complaint is kind of odd. It's not
Yeah.
like that's an Intel thing where now that you've got an Intel laptop, you can change your
Yeah.
RAM. It's like, that's not really true.
I think the reason is because it always used to be the Apple, like I'm a PC, I'm a Mac commercials because it was
Yes.
Apple versus Microsoft.
that's what they're angling
But
at.
now that Apple is the one that's like Apple didn't want to yell at Intel didn't want to yell at Apple and like make fun of Apple because they had a partnership where they made the chips in their laptops.
Right.
But now that there's this 2-year transition to M1 everything.
Yeah, we must go at Apple and all of their laptops.
Yeah, they get too much good press and now they're like, okay, but please still buy our stuff. Like it's just such a desperate move. Okay, let's continue.
Well, I want to show you something regarding customization then.
Oh, more corporate core.
Confused face. Laptops you can upgrade.
I can't.
Pause right there. Okay. So that frame was just a bunch of black boxes sliding into place.
And everyone in the commercial was like,
Everyone went, yeah, I want
Whoa,
that in my
wow.
laptop. That didn't show anything.
anything.
That's all I had to say
Oh
there.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes, please.
As to being able to get back to doing those things myself.
That's very exciting to me.
What is? What did you just show? Oh, numbers. Oh,
Hey, that's
Wow.
a big number.
That's probably how I'd
What
react.
if you could play all of these games effortlessly on one device?
That would be amazing.
Oh, I'd be stoked.
My kids would be ecstatic.
Well, I recognize a bunch of those games that definitely can't be played on my computer, so.
Pause. Okay. All right.
All right.
So, common trope, Max can't game.
Sure.
That is not because of the chip. That is because of the software.
Yeah.
And there's another thing where we talk about like the reason people buy a laptop is not because it has Intel inside, as much as people who work for Intel would like to think, nice, somebody buying an Intel laptop, they must like Intel. It's not because of
the
Intel.
laptop. It's not because of Intel.
Yes, there are other things like the Windows 11 that might be running on it, or maybe some other hardware features. It's got a nice keyboard and a screen and a battery and a build quality. It's
In fact, most people now buy AMD laptops because it's AMD.
That's exactly right. If you want to bring up the gaming point, I'm sure AMD would have a lot to say about that.
That was the last point I wanted to make about this stuff, was about the Microsoft stuff, is like, I wish they went with AMD, but Intel has very weird, tight relationships. Yeah, but they could put USB 4 in it. It wouldn't be 32 gigabytes, but anyway, it would be a minimum of 10 gigabits per second instead of a minimum of 32 gigabits per second. But I digress. Let's continue with the one other thing. That guy, he was like, you can play all of these games seamlessly. It's like, they can run.
Yeah.
But if you have like a $300 like...
Yeah, on some of our chips. Also,
that's GPU. That's mostly GPU bound anyway. That's NVIDIA.
This is not the Intel chip running the game.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Like a little bit, sure. Okay, let's go.
A touchscreen?
Touchscreen.
Touchscreen would be
I
great.
agree with that.
Pause.
I like touchscreens.
Is that a real thing? I wonder.
I don't know. Most Mac users who I talk to are like, I don't really care. I love touchscreens and I use them for Photoshop. I feel like that's a legit thing.
It's a legit thing. But I also wonder, like, you started at the top with people going like, I love Apple. Apple is I'm a sheep. I only want Apple stuff.
I am an Apple sheep.
None of these people would ever think about a touchscreen Mac OS experience, would they? They have an iPad, right?
I mean, I would. Okay, look, I came from a Windows background. I use Windows and Mac now. I do wish, like, everyone always says, like, I wish that the iPad could be more of a laptop, and everyone says, I wish that my laptop could be more of an iPad. So ultimately, I think just having the option of a touchscreen is a good thing.
Yeah. I'm just imagining, like, if I asked a Mac person, what is their laptop missing? I would have a hard time saying they would go straight to touchscreen.
Especially if they don't really know the benefits of it because they haven't used it before.
Yeah, they would go, I want iPad on it. I don't know. Just, we'll see. Anyway,
okay.
Continue. What about here we go. I have a touch bar on my laptop as we go into this next point. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that possible?
You'll enjoy this. Let me know if you see what's happening.
Wow.
This is a screen.
Right.
This is another screen.
Stop
they are
it.
both 4K touch screen displays. You like that idea?
Yeah, I like that idea because I know that I would end up loving it.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's interesting.
If there is something to travel with everything all together, that'd be amazing.
I would like to have my iPad and my laptop combined.
See?
That's
It'd be
real.
pretty cool if
That's
I
real.
had one device.
Okay, yeah, that's real.
They showed the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo. I love that laptop.
Yeah.
It's a risk for most people to take because it's expensive as heck.
Very expensive. It does have that 4K matte angled second touchscreen, which is it's like a touch bar on steroids.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. You have to use a separate wrist rest with it.
Yeah, because otherwise you're touching the trackpad.
It's just weird. It has a great keyboard. It's a weird device that I think very few people will buy, but once they do buy it, they actually end up loving it.
Is that possible?
Is that possible? Okay. All right, go for it.
I'm going to show you something, if that's okay.
Okay.
Be right back. This is a
also my reaction.
This
2-in-1
guy's great.
laptop.
That's awesome.
But it
2009.
Also functions as
Welcome
a tablet.
to
First of all,
2009.
very convenient.
That kind of eliminates the need of an iPad.
It actually folds all the way back. I don't
It
want
folds
to break
all the way back. Go for it.
My computer would probably snap if I tried that.
If I had this option, I don't know if I could put it down.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome
pause.
to 2009.
So yeah, don't try that on your MacBook. But I'm picturing the Apple guy walks into Best Buy.
Yeah.
He walks right past all those 2-in-1s every time.
Yeah.
They've been there for years.
For years.
It's not like you've never seen it. Is this possible? Yes, it's been. Okay.
Okay.
So they've been out there.
Yeah.
Does the Apple person like wonder, because they're thinking these are Apple products. Are they going, oh, Apple's finally done it?
Yeah.
Or are they thinking like, oh, another PC that I don't want?
I can't imagine that these people legit think that these are real Apple products that are coming out. Who knows? Maybe they do. The funny thing is, like, when they show they showed like the tent mode, and I remember when the first Lenovo Yoga books came out that did that, and it's kind of just like the Surface Laptop Studio, where they have to come up with as many modes as possible just to make it seem like you have all these options.
Yeah.
And the tent mode was like,
I could watch a video, but it's closer to the ground now. Instead of like having a keyboard, I don't have a keyboard.
You could also watch a video with your laptop in laptop mode. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's an odd
thing. It's an odd
feature.
Okay, let's go.
What if I told you that everything we've been talking about today is available now?
Where do I sign up?
But this was not Apple.
That's great.
That is a PC powered by Intel.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like, oh, I don't actually want it now.
Whoa! Is this real life right now?
What?
Wow.
That is the device you were just holding.
Wow.
I think these guys are more interested in the RGB
Really?
than they are in the laptops.
That's beautiful. It looks like a piece of artwork.
Oh, you guys have to sign me up.
Like I said all the right things.
He did.
I would say there's a lot more options than with Mac.
I am surprised, yeah. Everything I know, I'm gonna have to upgrade what I know in my mind.
Okay.
Oh my.
So that last section like reminds me of like when I shot Retrotech. We would do a lot of interviews with people, and we had a story that we wanted to tell because we'd done our research and we knew how the story went. And so we wanted to get people to say certain things, but we didn't want to tell them to say the thing. So we'd prompt them in different ways around that thing to get them to fill in the blanks for us.
Okay.
And I can already tell that when they went in that room, there was a producer like, so how does this compare to Macs?
Oh.
So what would this make you say about comparing it directly to Apple? Like they definitely prompted them over and over and over again to get some of those lines out of those people.
Yeah.
Pretty cringe if you ask me.
Yep.
But that's the commercial. That's what they uploaded today and thought, yeah, we've done it.
Yeah.
We've really done it this time. Hey, thanks for watching this clip. There are others. You should watch those too, but also subscribe to the Clips channel if you haven't already to see more when they come out.
Is that possible?
It's possible. It's amazingly possible. There's a huge red button too.
Powered by
your finger.
Your finger.
And your mouse. And probably some chip maker at some point.
YouTube or something.
Yeah. See you over there.
Bye.